Many women think they're too in their masculine, but what if the real issue is that their inner masculine hasn't been strong enough? In this episode of Sovereign Woman Radio, I share why softness isn't something you force. It's something that happens naturally when you feel held inside yourself. This is a conversation about boundaries, self-trust, and why strengthening your inner structure might be the very thing that allows your feminine to finally rest. This episode is for you. Welcome to Sovereign Woman Radio, a space for women reclaiming their truth, their peace, and their power, and the men who love them. I'm Susan Deakin, and today I want to speak into something I see so many women misunderstanding. And honestly, something I misunderstood myself for a long time. The idea that I'm too in my masculine, because I don't think that's actually the problem. I think many women believe they're too masculine, when in truth, their inner masculine hasn't been strong enough. And that might sound surprising because we've been told that the solution is to soften, receive, surrender, drop into our feminine. But here's the thing, you can't truly soften if there is nothing solid inside you holding the structure of your life. A lot of women confuse survival with masculine energy, doing everything alone, over-functioning, carrying the emotional load, being strong because you had no choice. That's not healthy masculine. That's actually a feminine nervous system that never felt safe enough to rest. So the feminine keeps doing, keeps managing, keeps giving, keeps holding everyone else. And then we say, I'm exhausted because I'm too masculine. But what's really happening is there is no reliable inner structure saying, I've got you, you can relax now. What healthy masculine actually is, it's not forceful, it's not hard, it's not cold, it's steady. It's the part of you that holds boundaries without guilt, makes a decision and follows through, doesn't over-explain, doesn't abandon yourself to keep peace, allows rest without earning it. It's the part of you that says, I trust myself. And when that is present, the feminine doesn't have to prove, chase, or perform. She softens naturally. Many women think if I soften enough, love will come. But softness without containment doesn't feel safe to you or to another. This is why women who are deeply intuitive and open-hearted often attract partners who are emotionally unavailable, not because they're too much feminine, but because their inner masculine hasn't been consistently holding them yet. And the moment a woman strengthens that inner structure, she stops chasing, she stops convincing, she stops overgiving, not because she's closed, but because she's held. So instead of asking, how do I be more feminine? Try asking, where do I need to become clearer, steadier, and more self-trusting? Because the feminine doesn't need to be fixed. She needs to be supported. And that support doesn't come from a partner first. It comes from within. This isn't about polarity rules. It's not about roles. And it's definitely not about being less strong. It's about inner coherence. When your inner masculine is strong and kind, your feminine doesn't have to work so hard. And that is sovereignty. If this episode spoke to you, I invite you to sit with it, not to fix anything, but to notice where you might be holding yourself without real support. If you know a woman who keeps saying, "I think I'm too much," or "I feel like I'm always doing," please share this episode with her. Sometimes hearing the right words at the right time can soften something that's been carrying too much for too long. And if this resonated, I'd love you to subscribe, leave a review, or share it on your socials. It helps this message reach the women who need it most. Until next time, trust your inner structure so your softness can rest.